Hey guys, today I'm going to be making a cake dedicated to one of my favorite podcasts, Bad Friends. I don't have too much to say about the cake. Like I said, I'm just making it as a tribute to the Bad Friends podcast. I love them. Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino, they're hilarious. I'm a huge fan. I wanted to make them a cake, and I am using my 8-inch frost form kit. As you can see here, I am cutting the cakes so they're all equal. And then I'm going to stack them in my frost form. I'm using a fudgy chocolate ganache in the middle of the layers. And I was going to do 4 layers, but just due to the height, I ended up only being able to do 3. So next time I'll probably cut the layers thinner. But I don't know, first time making a cake this size like this. So using the frost form. So yeah, this is what I did. And I think it turned out really great. This is only part 1 though, just due to how long it took. I can't do it all in one thing. So just part 1, but I'm filling in the frost form, and then I'm going to be getting it ready for the freezer. I'll also add that this cake is just for family and maybe some friends, so I'm not concerning myself with wearing gloves or that I've touched the cake. If this were for, an event order or something like that, then I wouldn't I wouldn't use my bare hands to touch the cake. But since it's just for us and it was just a tribute to Bad Friends, I'm not going to worry about it. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, part 2 here, just picking up right where I left off. So the cake is sitting in the freezer right now, setting with the layers. And then what I'm doing is making the buttercream frosting that is going to go around the cake, and that I'm going to fill in the frost form mold with. So I'm getting it the orange color that I'm trying to achieve, and I'm going to be doing what's called tempering. So it's actually very smooth frosting right now, but for it to go into the mold, it needs to be not liquid, but it needs to be very melty. So tempering is where you take a little bit of frosting out of the batch, put it in the microwaves until that's fairly melty, and then put it back in and mix it, right? So you can see how melty that is. And then you put it back in and mix it up, and you just repeat that until it's the consistency that you need it. I'm pretty sure it's called tempering. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. So I went ahead and filled the mold. I didn't get it on camera. Of course, I'm going to forget something once I'm in the zone. I just always forget something. Can't stand it. But anyways, I filled the mold up and I've put it in the freezer, and now this is me taking it out. I'm, as you can see, taking the mold off, and then I'm going to be working on just filling in little holes and getting it, it's very smooth and sharp as it is, but like I said, just filling in the little holes, and you can see the indentations, and I'm just going to use some of that orange frosting to fix those imperfections. But I love using the frost form. It worked out great. I'm really still relatively new at using it, so I'm still kind of learning, but so far I'm a huge fan. It's not easy to get those kinds of sharp edges that I was able to achieve using it. This is me flipping over the cake so I could take the bottom off. That's just part of the frost form process. And then I will flip it back over onto the border or the cake board that I'm going to be using for the bottom of the cake. Pretty simple. And like I said, that's pretty sharp edges. There's just a few little imperfections that I will be fixing along the way. But all in all, I think it's perfect. It's exactly what I was trying to achieve for this cake. And I'm super, super happy. I'm just going to finish smoothing out the top, getting it how I need it, and then this cake is going to be ready for the next part. Part 3 is going to be coming up soon, guys. Sorry that I had to split it into parts, but it was such a long process. Thanks! Hey guys, part 3 here. I'm probably just going to be quick. So these are edible photos that are on the cakes, and I'm going to probably try to upload or attach the link to these. I got them on Amazon and they really turned out great. I recommend this place for sure. They are super clear, no smudging, and I just think they're awesome. I was really happy, and they were really decently priced for sure. So yeah, I think they turned out great, and I'm just adding decorations to the cake, just, kind of bringing it all together. I think it really turned out good. And then I added, the Bad Friends logo onto the side, and for all of that, I used fondant, and you'll see here, I mean, basically what I did was I used my fondant cutters and I made the space for them, and then I would grabbed like the red. As you can see, I used the same cutter. I grabbed it in red and I just added it in, if that makes sense. I mean, you can see me doing it. Yeah, it was fairly simple. It wasn't too difficult. I mean, it takes a little bit of steadiness, but I still think it turned out great. And yeah, and then I just added those things to the cake, and you'll be able to see in the finished product how it all looks. But I'm super happy with this cake, and I'm really happy that I did it for sure. Thanks, guys. Thank you for being a bad friend.